Hey everyone, welcome back. This is Sonny. Now here's another thing that I see in websites. Most businesses either don't have a dedicated landing page for each of the service they provide, or even if they do, they probably will only have 1 or 2 paragraphs there about the service. Now that is not enough for a website to rank high in search engines. So you do need to add a lot more content, minimum 1,000 words. It's better if you can go 1,500 to maybe 2,000 for each page. But not just that, you must also have separate pages based upon the keywords or based upon the key phrases that people are searching for, that people are adding in search engines. Let me give an example. So let's say you provide water damage restoration services. Of course, everybody in the industry understands the phrase water damage restoration. But not everybody outside of the industry understands that or knows that phrase. Most pages or most websites or most companies that provide this service will have a page dedicated to water damage restoration at the most, and that's it. But in order for you to rank high in different search phrases, in order for you to dominate this particular service, you must have a page dedicated to a water damage restoration. One for residential water restoration and one for commercial water restoration if you provide commercial services. A page for basement water removal. That's equally important because if someone gets water in their basement and they Google who can remove water from my basement or who can extract water from my basement, the water damage restoration page of your website may not rank that high. So you must have a page dedicated to basement water removal if you're in part of the country where houses do have basements. We all know for this industry, a lot of people call plumbers first when they see, water coming out from a washer or a toilet overflowing, they'll just call a plumber. So you should also have a page dedicated to those particular services or search phrases. So you should also have a page dedicated to those particular search phrases like washer overflow or dishwasher overflow and so forth. Okay. You should also have a page dedicated to sewage backup because people look for that. In Midwest and East Coast in winters, there's a lot of burst pipes when the temperature gets negative. So you should also have a page dedicated to frozen pipes, burst pipes, or pipe leak. How about ice damming and leak detection and so forth? So all these pages will eventually get you the same job, water damage restoration related. But it's how people are looking for is what matters. If people in your area are looking for pipe leaks, if they are looking for services related to sewage backup, then if you only have a page dedicated to water damage restoration phrase, you will miss the boat. You will miss all these potential customers that are searching in different ways. So this should give you an idea if you provide services or if you provide a certain service, how are people searching for? If it's mold removal, then you have a page for mold removal, maybe a page for mold remediation, and maybe a page dedicated to mold inspection, right? Whether you provide mold inspection or not, but you should still have a page for mold inspection because when people search for mold inspection and your city name, then that page has more chances of ranking higher versus a page that just talks about mold removal. Think about this, how you can find related search phrases and then create pages based upon those on your website. And one more thing, if you provide commercial services, you should have a few pages dedicated to commercial services. For example, if you do carpet cleaning, then you can have a page dedicated to hotels in your area, motels in your area, hospitals, and wherever else you would like to get jobs from. Because if someone searches for commercial carpet cleaning expert for hotels, and if you have a page dedicated for that search phrase, it'll definitely rank high. So if you're one of those businesses that would like to get more commercial jobs, make sure you have pages that talk about that pages that are dedicated to it. So search engines can index those pages accordingly, put them in their database, put them in their memory, and then when someone searches for it, you're one of the first ones to show up. So make sure you have at least at minimum, a dedicated landing page for each of the service you provide, if possible, a lot more. Okay. And now I'll see you in the next video.